Hi there, and welcome to Relationships Simplified, your YouTube channel where we talk about love and relationships problem, solutions, and examples in order to give you tips and best practices that can help you build healthy and happy relationships. My name is Jacques Tima, and it's my pleasure to share this with you. In this video, we're going to talk about the 7 things that are needed in order to build a love relationship and to make sure that that relationship will last for a long time. Now, we all know that love is something intangible that we cannot see or touch, which sometimes makes things difficult for some people to understand what it is to be in a love relationship. So I'm going to use in this video an analogy by comparing something that we already know, something that's part of our lives, with building a relationship in order to highlight the 7 elements that are important when it comes to establishing a love relationship. Our analogy today will be to compare a house with a relationship. I know that sounds a little bit strange, but let's see what it is, right? But before we get started, let me ask you this. Have you ever thought that building your love relationship could be similar to building, decorating, and maintaining your dream home? Maybe yes, and maybe not. The first thing you need to build your dream house is the land. And we're going to compare the land here with your heart. We all know that in order to build a house, we do need a land that's available and ready for the foundation. If there's any problem with the land, we definitely need to work on it to prepare it, because we're going to put a foundation on it. Now, how does that apply to your relationship? When you want to get into a new relationship, you definitely want to make sure that your heart is available and ready for that relationship you want to get into. If you do have any emotional problems due to your past relationship, it's important that you take the time to work on those emotions. You can talk to someone you trust, you can go to counseling, or you can even talk with your partner about those emotions to make sure that you're ready to get into the new relationship and that you're more positive and more engaged into the relationship. Second thing in the house is the foundation, and we're going to compare the foundation here with love in the relationship. We all know how important the foundation is, because the foundation is what's going to carry the entire house, is what's going to keep the house stable, correct? So how does that apply to your relationship? When it comes to your love relationship, love should be the foundation of your union. Do not fall in love with someone because of material stuff, because of what they have. It's good to fall in love with someone that your heart really cares about and someone who loves you back. And when there is love, there is a good chance that that relationship can last longer, because we do know that in the relationship, at some point, you're definitely going to come across some issues. And when you do have love between you, it is a little bit easier to work on those issues, to bring back the peace and the love, and to continue your relationship. Number 3 is the wall. And we're going to compare the wall here with your engagement in the relationship. We all know that after putting the foundation, the next thing we need to do for our house is to elevate the walls. And we do have the opportunity to elevate our walls as high as we want to, depending on the kind of house that we want to build, 2-story, 5-story, or higher, right? So how does that apply to your relationship? When it comes to your love relationship, your engagement will help you stay focused in the relationship. And the more you engage, the more that relationship will go from one level to another. And also, just like in a house, the walls protect us from things from outside. We feel more safe inside the house because of the walls. In the relationship, your engagement will protect you from distraction or temptation that are out there, right? So you will not be cheating on your partner because you're focused, you're determined, you only have eyes for your partner. So engagement is really important in your relationship to make sure that the relationship has a chance to last longer. Number 4 is the roof, and we're going to compare the roof here with the trust in your relationship. We all know how important the roof is in a house, and a house without a roof is a house that nobody can really live in. I hope we all agree on that. Now, how does that apply to your relationship? When it comes to your love relationship, trust is very important. So you have to have trust between you and your partner. And trust is not just about saying, I'm an honest person, you can trust me, or honey, you can trust me. No, you have to earn the trust, and vice versa. Because when there is no trust, there will be doubt, and it will make it difficult for the partners to be able to agree on anything and to make the relationship work smoothly. Now, we know that in a house, when there is a leak in the roof, most likely the water from the rain will get inside the house and probably cause, some damage. Now, how does that apply to your relationship? When there is doubt in your relationship, where the partners don't trust each other, most likely what people are saying negatively about your partner outside will come inside and affect the relationship, because you believe in what people are saying because you don't trust your partner. So it's very important to earn the trust of your partner, because when you lose that trust, it's going to cost you a lot to even get it back, if it's even possible, right? So trust in a relationship is something that you don't want to play with. It's just like love, which is a foundation of the relationship. So be careful and make sure that you keep the trust between you and your partner at all times. Number 5 is the key of the house, which we're going to compare here with communication in the relationship. We all know that when we finish building our new home, we do need a key to open the door to get inside, correct? Now, how does that apply to your relationship? Communication should be like the key in your relationship. Thanks to communication, you should be able to access your partner mind and your partner heart. So communication should give you access to that. By talking to your partner, you can find out what's going on with your partner. You can find out anything about their emotions, anything about their issues, anything that they're happy or not happy about. And the same thing with you. Through communication, you can express your love, your happiness, your sadness with your partner. And through the communication, you can also agree or disagree on certain things, right? So it's important to always communicate. So find a time to sit down to talk face to face, or you can talk over the phone or through text message or video chat, whatever works for you guys. Now, number 6 is decorating the house, which we're going to compare here with being romantic in a relationship. We all know that after we finish building our house, we do have access to it already, so we need to decorate the inside by buying furniture that we like, painting the walls with color that we like, pretty much buying things that make us comfortable inside the house, correct? Now, how does that apply to the relationship? When you're already in your relationship, it's good to continue being romantic, because when you're romantic, that will allow you to spend more quality time, good time with your partner, and to keep the flame of love that brought you guys together, all right? And remember, being romantic doesn't mean that you have to copy what other people are doing, right? It's not something standard, but you have to create your own. You have to find out what your partner like and what you like, and you can do those things together as long as you're having fun and you're having a good time. You don't have to necessarily do like everybody else. It's just like when you're decorating your house, you don't have to buy the same furniture or put the same colors that your neighbor has in their house, right? So be romantic, but it's important to be creative, right? You need to be creative, because by doing the same thing all over and all over, it becomes a little bit annoying. So you need to be creative by finding little things that can really, make your partner happy, that will make yourself happy, so that you can always have good time. And please do not stop being romantic. And number 7 and last point is maintaining the house, which we're going to compare here with forgiveness in the relationship. Now, we all know that when we live in the house, at some point there are things that would need to be repaired, right? And we also need to keep the house clean, so we have to maintain the house to keep it like brand new. Now, how does that apply to our relationship? When you're already in a relationship, everything is going well, you're in love, but we all know that down the road at some point you will come across some problems or issue, right? So forgiveness is going to be needed in order for you to move on from those issues, right? To forgive your partner and vice versa. So thanks to forgiveness, you can keep your relationship like brand new by always bringing back the peace and the love and making sure that everything is going smoothly in the relationship, right? So it's important to learn to forgive and forget so that you can keep moving and living the love relationship that you want. All right, so these are the 7 things that are mostly needed in order to establish or build a good love relationship, and most importantly, to make sure that relationship will last longer. I hope that the analogy that I use by comparing a house with a relationship makes things a little bit easier for you to understand, correct? Now, if you're not in a relationship or thinking of getting into one, this video can help you understand some of the things that you're going to need to establish, your relationship. And if you're already in a relationship, this video can be a reminder for you, and it can also help you figure out which one of the 7 elements need to be reinforced in your relationship to make sure that things are going smoother and beautiful the way you want it, correct? If you like the video, please click on like, make a comment, subscribe to my channel, or share the video with others. But please continue also to educate yourself on love and relationship, because knowledge is power, and with knowledge we can build healthy and happy unions and marriages.
Millions of women around the world are not satisfied with their relationships. They often complain about their boyfriends, fiancés, or husbands. Some believe that it's hard to find a good man. But what are men doing about it? Introducing the book, The Man Manifesto, How to Satisfy, Love, and Cherish Your Woman by Jacques M. Timma. A book with secrets to a healthy, happy relationship revealed. A guide for a man to learn the fundamental steps on how to be a good man to his woman, love and treat her as the queen she is. Available now on Amazon.com.